Hi, I'm Tina, founder and master instructor at Lantern Lighter Ranch in Quaker City, Ohio, where I get the privilege of being part of a life-changing program where guests get the opportunity through ground initiative challenges with horses to take an unconscious reaction and turn it into a conscious response. How did I get here and why do I do what I do? Well, I've loved horses ever since I was a little girl. I don't even remember a time that I didn't love them. While other girls had pictures of movie stars on their wall, I had pictures of horses on my wall. So I had the opportunity over my young life to have some exposure to horses, and it didn't change my opinion on that. So I kind of pursued it, but I was under the impression that if you didn't grow up with horses, they really weren't going to be a part of your life. So I watched other people own them while I enjoyed them, and had the opportunity sometimes to get to ride them, but really didn't get to learn much about them. As I became an adult, then I started going to guest ranches so that I could get the pleasure of enjoying some of that. And through those guest ranches, some of the team members that had such a love for the horses like I did were thrilled to have someone come in that wanted to learn. So they started helping teach me. With that, I started observing guests that were there and watching their attitude and actions while they were there, and noticed that there were changes in them from the first day I met them to the last day. And I realized that I wanted to have something that I could be a part of, bringing guests in to leave their everyday stresses and be present and discover new strengths, or possibly dust the dirt off of old strengths. In our program, it's through a safe, pre-designed, objective-driven challenge activities with horses on the ground. So my mom actually bought the first horse for me for my program more than 20 years ago. When the dream came to my mind more than 20 years ago, I was unprepared to do what I'm doing now. There was a lot of learning to do. My mom believed so strongly in my dream that she got right on it and bought me a horse. And that horse made it here to the ranch with me, but unfortunately I lost her 2 years ago. But, it's the thought. And they say that it's not the destination of the journey, but it's the journey of getting to the dream that holds the gold, actually. And that's such a true statement. I had so much learning in the last 20 years, opportunities to go and manage a ranch and design program, run program, train staff, find the right horses for it, match the right people up with the right horses, all of that in the last 20 years. And then I got to the point where I said, okay, now I know that part of it, but I don't know the business part of it. And I had the opportunity to be opened up to the business part of it. And I opened my business 5 years ago here in Quaker City, Ohio, but it's only been in the last year that I've actually been able to funnel it into the actual dream of where I hoped I would be. I'm here because not only have I experienced the newness of what experiences with horses could bring you, but I've seen it. I've seen it through the guests that I've had the privilege of being with. So I've got some notes here. I just don't want to forget anything, so I've got to get on my right page. So I saw a young lady go from fearful to confident. I saw another young lady who learned to shut off her busy life and be present in the moment. I saw a young lady go from hiding in life to shining. This young lady actually would come in and somewhat stand off by herself and not make eye contact, look at the ground, rarely smiled. But after I've lost touch with her, but after a while with the horse programs, she went into a career with animals herself and just flourished. And just to see her go from this dark, lonely person to a bright, shining young lady was amazing. I saw a young man learn to sort his life out and find his goals in life, and realize that he could set goals and be more in control of his life. I saw a couple begin to heal and rebuild their trust in a situation where he had some addictions and she had lost trust, and they were able to rebuild that through activities with horses. And I watched a family find peace for their future. But anyway, that's how I got here, and that's why I'm here, because I believe so strongly in the power of the presence of the horse and what they have to teach you. So again, I'm Tina with Lantern Lighter Ranch in Quaker City, Ohio. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me this morning. Make it a great day.